Tonight,
can you handle me in your face?
Phil's got the Commando in a bad mood.
Phil was starting to get under my skin.
Yeah, it's all right.
All right, you gonna back chat now?
Plus,
let the walk back in time begin.
the contestants say goodbye to New Zealand
When I put this in your backpack, this is you on day one.
and their old lives.
I am never, ever going back to that weight.
You two, get out! Enjoy your trip.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna head back to barracks, pack your bags. We're heading north.
When Commando told us that we're heading north, I thought, yeah, a change is good as a holiday. It'd be good to go somewhere else and see what else is around.
Get in the back.
A little road train adventure was great, but it was now time to get out and prepare ourselves for our next part of our new destination.
We drove off into the distance in this bull catch of the Commando. I thought to myself, what are we in for?
I brought Joe and Phil to Stockman's quarters, Mount Bundy Station. Their new home. This is a hard land. You've got to earn your keep. And I'm going to make sure they earn their keep. All right, boys, get out. This is your new sleeping quarters. Get some rest now, because all hell's gonna break loose very soon.
No doubt we're going to be up in the ante, so it was a matter of just getting settled and just getting on with another hammering from him out here in the top end.
The fun's over. There's more hard work to be done.
Today was to be the climax of an already enormous week. The contestants have abseiled down waterfalls. Oh, good girl. Yeah, you all right? They've jumped off masts. Swum under tall ships. Hey! You did it! Conquered phobias and fears and dug for buried treasure from their families.
In the water, paddling across, it felt really momentous, like this was going to be a really big day for us.
We finally pulled in on the other side and we all walked up to some massive tikis.
How was that? Did you enjoy it?
Quite an adventure crossing that inlet, isn't it?
There's been so many things that you guys have done, so many experiences. And today is really the last piece of the puzzle.
We want to take you back to the people we met on that first day.
And it's a real opportunity for you to step back in time, understand the weight that you took off each week and what was happening for you in the house at that time.
So across the way, I set up a series of gates. For each one of those gates will represent 1 week at Biggest Loser. The amount of weight you lost in that week will be picked up and placed in your backpack. We are then going to walk together to the end.
To go back to where you came from on that first day at Camp Biggest Loser, I think is important. You never want to forget it because you don't want to go back there.
Now, Lise, because of medical restrictions, you will not be walking with a backpack on your back. What we will have is a backpack for you at each one of the stations, so you'll feel the weight exactly the same as the other contestants. We just don't want to jeopardise your injuries anymore.
Good to go?
Good to go.
Let's go, packs on.
Knowing that this will be the last time ever for the rest of my life that I will carry 214.3 kilos around, I want to do it. I need to know, I need to be reminded that I never want to be in this place again.
All set?
Set.
Let's go. Let the walk back in time begin.
Next, the sands of time bring back the memories.
I want this for me, and I want that freedom for myself, and it's mine for the taking.
Today's hike is going to be one of the most challenging days the contestants have faced. It's time for them to take a step back in time, to relive every moment the contestants have had since they've been here.
The six of us set off on the sand, changing conditions, a dramatic backdrop of a massive sand dune. We were definitely out in the elements.
I was feeling pretty good walking on casually until we come to the first gate, which symbolised the last weigh-in we had.
Oh, this is last week. First gate, it all starts now. Get those backpacks ready because the weight is going to come thick and fast.
Rightio, mate. Last week, you lost 5.5 kilos.
Yeah, Shannan! Woo!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, let's put it in and see how it feels.
Dave,
Fish.
4.3 kilos. Have a feel of that first before I put it in your backpack. One step at a time, one step at a time.
Oh, sprinklers.
Feel that.
That's surprisingly heavy.
And to be biggest loser this week, and this is your third time?
Third time, yeah. Hopefully it's not my last either.
Phoebes, last week, you lost 2.2 kilos.
Oh my goodness. Oh God, you look gorgeous.
Jeez, I can feel it already.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny, just that small amount number?
Yeah.
That's what you lost in a week.
That gives you a loss of 2.9 kilos.
Probably one of the biggest things for you this week is definitely the makeover.
Having makeover was probably the first time that I did feel beautiful and...
Oh my gosh.
I've never wanted to be beautiful, so putting myself out there and acknowledging that I look okay it's always just been scary.
What do you see, mate, when you see her?
The beautiful person that I married.
Seeing Campbell and his face just showed me how far I've come, and that was very special.
Yeah. We made our way to the next gate, and on approach, we could already see the sandbags sitting there waiting. I think the contestants were really starting to understand now that they were going to feel this weight. 5.5 kilos.
Yep.
That's huge.
That gives you a loss of 5.5 kilos and puts you into first place. Well done.
Yes!
2 weeks ago,
Yes,
you lost 3.2 kilos.
I did.
Good, Lise? Good girl. As that drops in, you can feel it?
Yep.
And to this point, that means you've lost more than 40 kilos.
You lost 7.3 kilos. You want a taste of it?
Yeah, throw it in. My mum is getting her son back. Can't ask for much more than that.
You gonna get there? Yes. No matter what? No matter what. All right, Phoebes. 2.5.
Yes. You know, being at Camp Biggest Loser has turned me in a complete 180.
This was a week of the 21-kilometre race.
That great day.
We're at the halfway mark, running downhill with me. You said for the first time, what?
And I felt free.
It's about believing, you know? I'm gonna be okay whenever I go home. I know I'm a different person, and I'm going home to a positive environment where all anyone wants from me is the best.
It's one of those days where it just, everything clicks for you. And it felt like it wasn't you telling me or Michelle telling me anymore. It was myself going, I want this for me, and I want that freedom for myself, and it's mine for the taking.
And you're the first female finished?
Yes.
All right, massive week, Phoebes. 2.5 kilos.
Chuck it in.
All right, big week, buddy. Week number 7, you lost 7.1 kilos. Let's pop that in.
All right.
Now that, my friend, is going to start to get pretty heavy. You crashed through the 150s, buddy, this week. Yes!
I hadn't been in the 150s since probably, you know, middle, late high school, and that was pretty much one of my ultimate goals coming here, was to get to the 150s, you know. And I'd always said to myself, if I was to go home and not be at least 150, I was going to struggle. And I'm definitely past that now.
And you're still here?
Still here.
Lisa, week 7, a massive 5.1 kilo weight loss, which made you the first female Biggest Loser of this series.
You are the biggest loser of the week.
Oh my God!
There was also a week for me that you started to come alive a little bit.
Was that because I saw my family that way? My kids kept squeezing me and going, oh my God, you're little! And I'm even littler now, so they're going to be even more blown away.
They'd never seen you like this?
Never. That was a good one, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that was worth being the Biggest Loser for, wasn't it?
That was.
Still to come, the march towards a new life continues.
My body's definitely aching, and it's only going to get worse.
And
I hope you're ready for your first training session at the top end.
a quad workout, Commando style.
Come on, let's go!
Jana, you weigh 118.8 kilos.
Coming to the photo shoot today, very excited. Nice to have photos that you're happy to look at.
That's good.
The new Jana is confident. I feel beautiful and I know I look good.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Before coming to Camp Biggest Loser, I had, some health concerns, so it was a do or die situation for me. And now I feel really strong physically, both on the inside and the outside.
Awesome.
This baby is gone. If I feel this good now, imagine how I'll feel at finale. Look at those legs. I want to be as happy in 10 years' time as I am now.
This is our first training in the top end, and we found it from the Commando. It's never easy. I knew this one's going to be a corker.
I hope you're ready for your first training session at the top end, Mount Bundy Station. Today's about earning your keep, about back to basics.
I saw a quad bike dug down in a big puddle of mud, and I thought to myself, there's only one reason that's there, and it was going to be tough.
Your job is straightforward. Get this quad out of the bog, any which way you can.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Talk about it. Let's work together. Let's get this thing out of the bog.
The Commando got us straight into that water and, you know, it was up around our hips, there's no doubt, and it's going to be a tough ask. We've got to work together as a team and just do the best we can and get it out as quick as we possibly can.
Talk with each other.
Ready? Yep.
Come on, put some muscle in there.
It was hard on the legs because it was like suction cap on your boots. It was, you know, we couldn't drag our feet out of the mud, and yeah, it was tough.
I've got it in the air.
Holding it up ain't gonna do anything. Get on the front and help him. Don't let Joe do all the work, Phil.
I'm not, sir.
Get underneath it, both of you.
We do it. Ready? Yeah.
And press it up.
One.
Don't be scared. Get into it. You're using your back, Phil. Get into it. Lift the front up. Listen to what I'm saying.
Yes, all right.
All right. What? You gonna back chat now?
No, sir.
Huh?
No, sir.
What? You feeling the pressure a little bit?
No, we're just trying to work out how to get it out.
Yeah, well, listen to what I say. Phil was starting to get under my skin. He was starting to irritate me. He wasn't working hard enough. So I'm going to be in his face, and I'm going to push him until he realises and gives it more. Come on, let's go.
Ready?
Let's key each other up. Let's go.
1, 2.
Get a good grip on it.
3, pull.
Come on, use your legs.
Should we try?
I want Phil to work harder. I want him to give it everything that he's got.
Have you got the mental toughness? Do you have the fortitude?
See if we can angle it
Can
over
you
there.
handle me in your face?
Yes, sir.
Can you?
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Righto, Joey. We'll go over to this way. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Finally, Phil lifted half the quad bike out of the water on his own. The training was starting to work.
1, 2, 3. In the end, I definitely tried to just focus on the task at hand and do it at the pace that he wanted me to do. Yeah, both of us maybe at the
Let's go, come on!
Righto. You ready? Pull. Push. Yeah. Push it up.
Come on, gents, let's go.
Take that. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Another one. Out.
And there.
Yeah.
Finally, the boys got the bike out of the bog.
Well done.
That was a job well done. It's all about earning your keep, and that's what we're here for.
From here, get back to camp, clean yourselves up, and I'll see you for the next training session.
All right, thanks, sir.
As you walk off, you think, what's he in store for tomorrow? You know, you just don't know what else you're going to face.
Today's hike is really the perfect way to end a week here in New Zealand. It's almost like a rite of passage. I don't think anyone will ever get a true sense of what it's like for these contestants when they're carrying all that weight.
Week 6, you lost a massive 6.2 kilos.
I was blown away, I tell you.
Alpha female.
I'm the alpha dog.
You can have it now.
Right.
This is crazy. 9.7 kilos.
165 kilos.
Good, come on. 3, 2, time.
7.1 kilos.
Yeah.
115.8 kilos.
Probably one of the biggest things for you that happened this week is that you ended up on top of the leaderboard.
Congratulations, David. Since coming to Camp Biggest Loser, you've lost an incredible 42.7 kilos. That's a total weight loss percentage of 25.79%. You've now lost over a quarter of your body weight.
So that for me was probably the most important moment in the house. I mean, the way I've been feeling even the last few weeks has been fantastic, but that moment, right that week, was the one that I think made me get to where I am now.
I guess this is when you realise that, hey, maybe I could be in with a chance here.
All right, Phoebe's a massive 5.7 kilos.
Felt that one.
You remember back to week 6?
That was like 4 hours in the mud.
That's it, and you never gave up.
Oh, that was a big day. That was a really big day.
Go, Phoebe. Come on, brother. Look at you, little champion. Go, 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 go.
Now, you came 3rd overall.
Yep. Last female standing on that one.
Well done, Phoebe.
Well done, Phoebe.
Comrades in arms.
You're fantastic.
Good job. That was awesome.
Was it awesome?
That was one of the biggest days for me going, I can be a bit of a competitor. That's the first time I thought, yeah.
Well, I can really give this a red hot go.
Give it a go.
Ready for gate 5?
Ready.
Trying to walk up the beach with nearly 30 kilos on your back, you're starting to feel it. Lower back starting to hurt a little bit, shoulders are now starting to kick in with pain, but I'm walking proud with my head up high and a big smile on my face.
6.1 kilos. We're starting to fill up.
Hey.
Nice work, drop.
Go, Shannon.
The body's aching.
Oh, my body's definitely aching and it's only going to get worse.
We've got 4 more gates to get through.
Don't worry, I'll get through them.
Let's go.
All right, Lise.
Yep.
Week 4, 4 kilos.
Another 4 kilos.
Feel that? In fact, I'll let you carry it over to your own bag if you like.
I'd love to. Sorry, I'm just getting giggles. I'm so nervous.
Lisa, I think it's safe to say you're pretty happy with that result?
I just registered that I actually lost 4.
So 4 kilos. Now, this particular week was the week that you were able to get a phone call.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
The girls are hoping that you'll stay there as long as you can, they really are.
So am I.
Are you way over that now?
Way over that now. Way over that.
Are you really?
I am.
That is so cool.
I am.
That is so cool.
I feel great being here and I'm just so glad that I lasted long enough to be here to do this because I think this is just probably the ultimate that you could get out of an experience like this, you know.
Now, Phoebes, another massive weight loss. 3.8 kilos in week 4.
This is the week after Jenny left.
I love you, darling. Thank you. You're beautiful.
I think at the start of the week it rattled me a little, but after that point it was like, okay, well, I need to make the most of it and this is going to be the week that was all about me and I'd put it out to you. I wanted to lose 4 and got so close, but I worked really hard for it.
Was it scary being the youngest girl in the house all of a sudden without your partner that you came into the show with?
It was quite scary not having Jen. It's having that support. It's not having your person there anymore. But, you know, I think it's probably made me, you know, a stronger person. It's probably been the experience I needed.
Do you think Jenny would be proud of you today if she could see you now?
I think Jenny would be over the moon with me if she could see me.
All right, let's get to the next gate.
Yay.
By the time we reached week 3, Dave was about to have 7.5 kilos dropped into his backpack. This would now make his backpack weight 38 kilos. I think that week in particular, I remember you were in a training session with me and you missed your daughter's birthday.
Yeah.
She needs you in here.
No, that's what keeps me going.
It's all good, mate. It's all good. You're doing great.
Thanks, Michelle.
And I'm happy to be your daughter for now. You're probably regretting it now, losing all that weight.
No, look, I don't regret any weight I've lost. I mean, I'll celebrate it and I'll you know, thrive in it because it's not on me anymore. You know, this is temporary. It's hurting. I think back to that person that walked in the doors, and that's just sandbag. That's not me.
7.5 kilos.
Thanks.
It's just unbelievable. The heavier and heavier it gets, you just think, oh my God, where did I put that weight? What was I thinking?
Heading towards week 2, being burdened physically had an all too real emotional attachment to the contestants. They can remember how that weight made them feel. It made them frustrated, uncomfortable, lazy, tired. All those emotions were now coming flooding back. A massive 4.8 kilos, Lise.
Yep.
Lise, public speaking.
Oh my God.
That was the real moment of reckoning, wasn't it?
The hardest thing was leaving my kids to do this. But there's a reason that I'm here. Because I want to be a better mum.
I'm very sad that I had to say those things because they were the reality of my life at that point. That I wasn't being the mum that I wanted to be. And that in itself is the reason that I won't put the weight back on. Because I just don't ever want to regret anything again.
Is she ever coming back?
Never.
Next, can Dave handle the weight?
If you want, I can carry this for you.
Caitlin, you weigh 179.4 kilos.
I could never have imagined myself looking forward to a photo shoot. Before going on The Biggest Loser, I would hide from photos. My quality of life has done a complete 360 turnaround. If it wasn't for The Biggest Loser, I would be at home probably 190 kilos, even 200, still eating and killing myself with food. Now I've taken control of my life, I'm living it, I'm enjoying every day that I have. I just look so much happier. You can see it in my eyes. I'm never going to look like this again. At finale, I can't wait to walk out there with confidence, with my head held high, and I'm going to flaunt it.
Almost there, babe. For Phoebe, week 2 represented a 4.3 weight loss. This was now over 28 kilos. Whoa!
Oh, the joy. one hurts.
Now, that's a massive second week number, mate. 6.8 kilos, week 2. Are you ready for her?
Not really.
Should I put this in?
Mate, throw it in.
Thought that might be your answer. I weigh under 200 kilos.
Celebrate it.
In that weigh-in, you managed to come in at under 200 kilos for the first time for...
Yeah, for quite a while. I'd always told myself when I was a teenager that I never wanted to weigh more than 200 kilos. The most I'd ever weighed was 187, and then got to 214, and to get back underneath the 200 was, yeah, a very proud day for me.
You're doing it with an air of confidence.
If you're going to do something, Shannon, do it well. And that's exactly what I'm planning on doing.
Have you got a spring in your step now?
Not right at this second. You want to take this bag off?
You obviously do. You obviously got an air of pride. I mean, a spring in your step as far as you go, like an air of pride.
Shannon, I just keep looking back at what we've done and getting here on day 1 and now having to relive this and putting the weight back on and just keep looking out over there and staring at that ocean and just got a smile on my face and I'm just happy.
Even with 50-odd kilos on your back?
I'll be happy with 60-odd kilos on my back. Because the great thing is I get to take it off.
Well, let's march over to gate 1.
Let's do it.
Last one.
Hang on.
Well, gang, this is it. Week 1. I know you're all feeling it.
This weight's got to go in, and we are then going to walk together to the end. And that will signify the exact weight you were when we first met you.
This is all that hard work. Every little bit of weight that you've dropped, we've now put it back on you. We don't want you to forget it because it took a whole lot of hard work, blood, sweat and tears to get rid of it. Phoebe, week 1. Who was that girl? Who was the girl that applied?
Applying, it was all about how I would look at the end. You know, I didn't even think I had anything wrong, really.
You're about to find out.
Phoebe, you weigh 116 kilos.
That's the girl.
Lisa, you weigh 121.9 kilos.
Tell me what life was like having this much weight hold you back from everything.
It wasn't really life, Shan, was it? It was just existing through time, you know, getting through each day because each day was an effort.
16.6 kilos. It's nearly 17 kilos, mate. Who was the man that applied? Tell me.
I think it was a person who's probably struggling about as much as he is now.
I've been with you right through start to finish.
Yeah.
And if you want, I can carry this for you.
No. No, that's my burden to carry. Let me carry it.
This is it. Never again.
David, you weigh 165.6 kilos.
All right, mate. Big one. 13.8.
Shannon, you weigh 214.3 kilos.
How does it feel to be back at week 1?
Coming here, 214 kilos, barely able to walk. Starting to feel a little bit that way at the moment.
How do you feel?
I just overwhelmed at the moment. I'm just, you know, When I first got here, I could barely walk. And now I'm throwing all the weight back on, walking down a beach, another one of my fears, and 214.3 kilos again.
Okay, 200 to go.
Let's do it.
Our final mission in New Zealand. A step back in time to the man that's never, ever going back there.
Nah, never, mate. Never am I going back to this.
214 kilos on the beach, and strong and proud. That's how you finish the race that I judge you off, mate.
Oh, don't worry, we're finishing strong and proud.
Coming up on The Biggest Loser.
For the last time, remember this feeling right now. For the last time.
I was just ready to get that pack off my back. It was going to be that freedom moment I'd longed for the whole walk.
The final objective for the contestants was to walk to the finish line. Walk back to the day that we'd first met them. To be burdened down by that weight and the stigma that's attached to being overweight and the emotions that go with it.
We're almost there, mate. We're almost there. Mate, you are sucking it up so big time. Good for you. As we walk towards the finish line, every contestant was struggling. And yet they knew once they got there, the relief would be overwhelming.
Go, mate.
The contestants really needed to acknowledge their past in order to move forward, to guarantee that they were never going back there again. For the last time, remember this feeling right now. For the last time.
When we take this weight off you, we want you to say goodbye to that person. We want you to say goodbye to that weight forever.
All right, Lise.
For me, I felt really sad because it was my past. To know that I was letting go of that, it was almost like a grieving that you needed to do. I'm ready to be free.
Go, Lise.
Go. How does it feel to be free?
I don't ever want to be held down like that again. You've achieved so much and just rid yourself of all of that burden, and so it was just refreshing.
Say goodbye to him, Dave. Say goodbye to him.
The release and pressure off the joints, the feeling of freedom was just fantastic. Suddenly all the pain went away and I could stand tall and almost be reborn into my new body.
Say goodbye to him.
I did now.
Are you ready to let the past go? No regrets, Phoebe, it's got to go.
I was just ready to get that pack off my back. It was going to be that freedom moment I'd longed for the whole walk.
Last time you ever feel like this. Set yourself free, girl, for the rest of your life.
Oh, that feels good.
It's off. She's gone.
She's gone.
She's gone.
Taking off that weight was just this immense relief. I felt like I could almost float. It was that good.
No emotion, no tears.
I don't need to cry anymore, Shannon. I'm proud to be standing here with all this weight on, knowing how far I've come, because I'm about to take it off.
Are you never going back there again?
Oh, not a chance. Not a chance at all am I going back to this.
You know, I'm definitely ready to say goodbye because I'm never going to come back. You know, it's goodbye forever.
You ready to say goodbye once and for all?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
Mate,
think
if this sets you free, we want to hear it. We want to hear what the sound of freedom is, mate. Ready? Step forward. I want to feel it. Go. What's it like to be free? How good is it?
That scream for me was like a scream of the beginning.
Look how light you are. You'd almost fly away.
What's going on?
How's the future look?
I can guarantee you that you will never see me at 214 kilos or anywhere near it ever again.
These guys have all said goodbye to lives that they just weren't living, lives that were totally on the sideline. I know every single one of them can't wait to get home and get amongst it. You guys are amazing.
Look at the weight you've just dropped off. Well done.